Facts of Africa, Part 1. Morocco is 9 miles from Europe. You could even see Spain from certain locations. Rwanda was the first country to achieve a female majority in its parliament in 2008. 81% of Gabon is covered in forest, while Libya on the opposite spectrum is covered in 90% desert. Many people know that Liberia was founded by free American slaves, but did you know that the capital, Monrovia, is named after James Monroe, the US president who supported the repatriation of freed slaves? Lesotho is called the Kingdom in the Sky because it lies above 3.2 kilometers in elevation, the only country in the world being that high. In encompassing South Africa, people can attach flamethrowers to their cars to prevent carjacking. Sudan has more pyramids than Egypt, although not as large, and South Sudan is currently the youngest country on earth. Chad is the only country in the world whose name is of a single syllable with a single vowel. Facts of Africa, Part 2. The Goliath frog, the largest on Earth, resides in Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea, measuring at over a foot long. It is able to devour a mouse. The Algerian national anthem is a war song. It was adopted in 1962 and reflects the theme of the Algerian fight for independence, which was from France. Raka Machel is the only woman in history to be the first lady of two separate countries. She was married to the president of Mozambique from 1975 to 1986, and then was married to Nelson Mandela from 1998 to 2013. In the town of Gao in Mali, one can have one foot in the Western Hemisphere and the other in the Eastern Hemisphere. Mauritania was the last nation to abolish slavery in 1981. There are 5 people per square kilometers in Botswana, a country slightly larger than France. Point de Almadies, which is located on Dakar, holds the title of the westernmost point on African mainland. However, Santa Antao, Cape Verde Islands, is the westernmost point of Africa. Facts of Africa, Part 3. In Egypt, it's considered rude to ask for salt during a meal. The Gambia has a definite article the to avoid confusion with Zambia. Americans are least likely to have heard of Sao Tome and Principe. Speaking of America, in 1777, Morocco, under Sultan Mohammed bin Abdullah, became the first country in the world to recognize the independence of the United States. The Anglo-Zanzibar War in 1896 was the shortest war ever, lasting just 38 minutes. The lowest point in Africa is Lake Assal, located in Djibouti at 155 meters below sea level. It's also one of the saltiest bodies of water in the world. Somalia has the longest coastline on the continent, stretching for over 3,000 kilometers along the Indian Ocean. Algeria is the largest country on the continent based on geological size, but Nigeria is the largest country on the continent based on population. South Africa is the only country in the world with 3 capitals. Watch the full video on our channel.